All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another live camp. All right. Prior to getting started, we'd like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to those we elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. And on this beautiful Saturday evening, all right, we finna get into it, man. All right. On those who are entangled or ensnared, all right, by the ways of this world, man. Okay, so start me off first and foremost with that Second Timothy.
Yeah.
Get that.
This is 2 Timothy 2, verse 4. It says, no man that warred entangled himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
That's right. Getting entangled with the affairs of this life, man. All right. Getting entangled, ensnared, trapped. We all go through the affairs of this life. We all have things we need to tend to. We all have things in which we want. All right. But these things should not compare unto the spiritual things in which we want. All right. Which we desire, which we lust over. All right. Hey, we lust for the kingdom of heaven, man. I remember I was talking to Amawad. Well, we were actually doing a lesson. And I thought that word lust just had a negative connotation. And he broke it down to me. He was like, no, we lust for the kingdom of heaven, man. Hey, get that word lust for me in the online etymology. All right? Because there's 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they lust for the things of the world, man. They lust for carnal things. Vanity, all right? Tangible things. Go ahead.
It's the word lust in the online etymology. It says to desire, an appetite, an inclination, a pleasure. All right. It says a sensuous appetite, a desire, to be eager, wanton. All right. It says any source of pleasure or delight, a liking for a person. Well, that's pretty much the point.
Yeah, that's the point, man. All right. We desire the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Hey, we long after the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
But it said any source of pleasure or delight. And what's the kingdom of heaven? That's what we're going to take pleasure in. That's what we're going to have delight in. I can tell you in Wisdom of Solomon, the 8th chapter. If your desire, which is your lust, if you desire thrones, all right, and
get it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah,
Bring
this
it
is
out.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 20. It says, therefore, the desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom.
The desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom, man. You know? So if get it in 8, it's in 8.
Verse 8?
No. Chapter 8. When they say it's like 21 or 16, 8 and 21 or 16.
It's going to say it. Just
go ahead then. Finish it out. Yeah.
Verse 21, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters,
that's it.
O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore.
Right, and that's what we lust for, the wisdom, and that's ultimately gonna bring us what we delight in, what we gonna take pleasure in, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. You got it.
That's right, man. Okay, and I did a video on the way here going into this very same topic, but I want to expound on it a little more. That's why I say I had a little bit, a little chip on my shoulder, man. I wanted to get this off, all right? Because this is not the time, all right, to be falling off, all right? This is not the time to be overcome by your wicked lusts, which we all have them, man, all right? Lust, that word lust ain't always a sexual. It's like what this brother just read, something that you indulge yourself in, man, what you desire, all right? But nevertheless, hey, like that brother said, man, if you desire sceptres and crowns, hey, this is what you should be involving yourself in. This is what's gonna get that, okay? Not the things of the world, not chasing after a new car, a new house, all right? A used up ass woman, man, all right? A family, okay? That's not gonna get you sceptres, rulership, dominion, immortality. Go ahead. What's your point of?
I was just going to say, just to back you up, it mentioned wisdom, man. This is the only place where you can find the wisdom in, right? So if you want to rule, right, like the brother's saying, you want immortality, okay, you want to be over the heathen nations, okay, you have to be in the scriptures, right? You should be occupied in prophecy like the scriptures say, man.
Hey, what that is? That's in what's my what is that? What's my right? Nah, it's in Proverbs. Hey, we'll grab that in due time. You got a precept though?
Oh no, I know. I was
go ahead with your precept. Then we're gonna jump to you.
God, this is backing up the point. This is James chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 13. It says, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man."
And hey, the Shire put in a video in the chat, what, yesterday or the day before, going into, and you can't always blame Satan, man.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Satan does buffet you, and he basically Satan. All right. And I'm telling you how it is. Satan is used as what? As a sparring partner.
Yeah.
All right. A spiritual sparring partner. He points out the weak points in which you have in yourself, man. Things in which you need to work on. And through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, we're given, all right, the understanding on how to defeat that, man. All right. Jake, Khan. I wanted to say this because Jake thinks Satan just in hell, Christian hell, right? Is in the center of the fucking earth, ready to entrap you, man. And that's not true. Okay, make your point and get the rest of that.
Something to back you up. Satan can only get to you through your own lust. So if it's something you already want, that's how he get to you. It's not like he create a new lust in you, then he attacks it. You already have it. All he do is just amplify it, which will lead you to fall out.
He entice you. Because he set a snare and a trap for you. Oh, this is something I really want to do. I like to do this. Oh, well, Satan, hey, man, Satan will bless you, man.
Yeah.
You know? But I got a little more to back up exactly what you just said.
Real quick, I want to say this, too, because you got to actually, use yourself, put yourself in the shoes of Job, man. All right? Hey, when Satan came to Yahweh and was asking and inquiring about Job, put yourself there, okay? Imagine you there, man, because that's exactly what we literally walking through that, man.
Yeah.
All right? Of course, it's not the exact same because each and every person different, right? Each and every brother different. But nevertheless, put yourself in those shoes and you'll see the spiritual value in which that story holds, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yep. This is back in James chapter 1, verse 14. I got some in the NLT too.
Go ahead.
It says, "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust had conceived it, bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren." Right? So when you get it in the NLT, it says temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. If brother can get that word entice in the etymology, E-N-T-I-C-E, it says these desires give birth to sinful actions, man. You see? So every man, when he's drawn away from the truth, when he's drawn away from that desire for wisdom, all right, it comes to what? Sinful actions, man. Things that have you totally off in the spirit, man. You know? You just out here making decisions and you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You know, excuse my French.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right? It says,
bring it out. Nah, bro. Nah, for real, bro. Because Jake playing games.
Yeah.
Jake out here playing. All right? Jake playing games, man. This is the wrong time to be falling out the truth, to be absent from the body, or to be doing your own goddamn thing, man. We almost out of here. All right? Shit about to get hectic, man. Persecution on the way. And Jake out here worrying about stupid shit. Vanity. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says verse 15. But it's just what you just said, brother. It says these desires, things you lust after, the things that your body, your flesh wants to have. Hey, man, you got to war against that, man. Like this brother said earlier, we all got shit that we want, brother. We all got shit that we want, huh? It's not like we don't have, nothing. No, brother, our flesh wants shit, man. You know, we want to do different things, but we don't do it. You know, go ahead.
Man, Jake, regal as a motherfucker, man. Yeah. Despite what you see on here, man. Hey, Jake love nice things, man. Yep. All right? Jake love beautiful women, okay? Nice cars, all of that. We love that. Hey, brothers got that shit. All right? Eating $40 steaks and shit.
Yeah.
Jake love that shit, but Jake is not about to, all right, lose their wits in order to chase that. Okay, and that's the main point of this lesson, man. Stop losing your wits for vanity, losing your damn crown for shit that won't be here, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, verse 14 again. I'll read it from the top. It says, temptation comes from our own desires, which entice us and drag us away. Brother got that word?
Yes.
Bring it out real fast.
This is entice in the online etymology, verb from late 13th century, entice, to entice or instigate, to sin or violence.
It's an instigate, right? Keep going.
From Old French, enticer, to stir up, to excite, incite, which of an uncertain origin, perhaps from vulgar Latin, to set on fire.
To set on fire. And that's what your desires do. The things that you want to do, and when you start doing it, what? It light it, man, you start a fucking fire, man. You know? And then it's just totally a downhill spiral from there, man. You know? But let me finish it out, bro. You got it. It says, these desires give birth to sinful actions, and when sin is allowed to grow, right? So you allow the sin to grow. When you go after your own desires, man, and not the desires that the Lord have us out here doing. You know? It says, and when sin is allowed to grow, it gives birth to death. So don't be misled, my dear brothers and sisters. Got it.
Yeah. Hey. Ultimately, man, watch your lusts. All right. Keep a close eye on them, man. All right, because over time, Jay crazy, bro. Jay crazy, bro. Hey, Jay crazy, bro. You know, hey, over time, your lusts, if you don't check your lusts, all right, they're gonna grow. They're gonna. Hey, I got a fire ass picture in my phone. You know, the screenshots and shit, and it says kill the monster while it is small. And they have a dude like a barbarian fighting a big ass monster. And if you would have killed it while it was small, it wouldn't be so difficult to destroy. All right. So in the spirit, we got to do that, man. When you see yourself, all right, falling off and, you know, getting out of the spirit, and kill that shit, nip it at the bud, man. All right. Because it's gonna what? Start to breed more and more lusts. All right. Your lust's gonna start to increase for the wrong things, man. Hey, and I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for all these brothers up here, the apostles and you know, elders and bishops, man. You know, we're not exempt, okay? But nevertheless, man, check your lusts. All right? I know you've been holding the precept for a long time. I got you. I'm gonna run it this way. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
This back y'all up. It says, this is Sirach 2:1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul from temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Right, man, when you come into the truth, man, it's a lot of trials, tribulations, and temptations, man, that you got to go through, you know. But you have to make that choice, you know, you got to make that choice. If you wanted to go through it, man, you got to prepare yourself for it. Because it's a hard thing to deal with, but, you know, that's something that you just got to deal with. Read it again, God, this is Sirach 2:1. It says, my son, if thou comes to serve Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble.
That's not talking about going to fucking church tomorrow early in the morning, man. All right? Because going to church don't challenge you to control your lusts. All right? It amplify your lusts, man. All right? That's talking about this truth, this ministry. All right? The real truth, man. Not that bullshit that they preaching in these different whorehouses, man. All right? This is the only place you're going to come here and leave a better man. All right? And what I mean by leave is getting called up into them chariots, man. You're not going to be the same as the same person that when you first entered into the truth, man. You're going to be a completely transformed person, man. Modeled after who? Yahushua, man. Through the power and spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. All right? Hey, you gotta it take work to get on them chariots. That's what that's going into. That temptation is a part of what we have to do as a rite of passage, all right, to earn salvation, man. If you want to be saved from the said perils, all right, hey, the ICBM nuclear missiles, Jacob's trouble, all right, martial law, all of these things, starvation, famine, pestilence, captivity, all right, you gotta work, man. Nobody eat for free. You gotta work, all right. They had more than that, huh?
Yeah, they had more. I didn't know if you wanted to put on.
Just get that point, and then we'll get what is precept.
I'm gonna
Wait, real quick, get that word. Shalak, bro.
This temptation in online etymology now,
Yep.
Central 12th century, an act of enticing someone to sin.
So who's doing the enticing? Satan, man. All right. So what's going on here is Sirach, this second chapter, the first verse is telling you to be ready to tangle with Satan, man, to spar with Satan. All right, because he's gonna entice your lusts. Man, taking the truth. Man, all kind of bad bitches start coming out the woodworks. All kind of money, opportunities, jobs. Also, I'm just keeping it a bean, bro.
Brothers have actual testimony
For real.
Shit. Talking about a job that's gonna work you 6 days a week for 4 hours. You making $100 an hour.
Damn.
But on Saturday, you gotta work from 2 to 7.
Yep.
Before you even get in the job, man, the interview, you come in there with a beard. They're like, look, man, I like your beard. But you gotta cut that shit. Man, I told them people, man, fuck no, man. Fuck that, bro.
That's the truth, man.
Yeah,
Hey, I've heard plenty of stories, all right, of brothers, they turning shit down, man.
Real quick, because your personal testimony, because you just said, Lord, put something that you desire in front of your face. Man, because long story short, before the truth, I used to want to act. I used to take acting class, and I knew a lot of people. I used to be in that world. 2 days ago, I get an email from an actor who used to act. He's like, hey, man, you see in a while, you got talent, come through. I'm like, what the fuck? Another email, hey, come through, man. But going in the acting world, man, being a true, that's a wicked world to be in, bro. And the Lord took me out there because he knew, like, nah, you can't. Fast forward to now, knowing what Hollywood do and to even be in that world, bro, absolutely no, man. But that's what Satan do, bro. You got it.
Yeah, Satan entice you, man. They got more than that. Let's see. Whatever you feel or deem,
Also, an experience or state of being tempted.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, be ready to be enticed by all your wildest dreams in which your lusts entertain. Okay? Go ahead, Kushai. And then you're gonna get you.
Hey, this is this book of Sirach, chapter 18,
Yep.
and verse 30. Go not after thy lusts, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughingstock to thine enemies that malign thee.
And so, hey, read that first portion again, Babaka Shah.
God, this is book of Sirach, chapter 18, and verse 30. Go not after thy lusts, but refrain thyself from thine appetites.
Yeah, refrain yourself, man. All right, and what verse that was again? Like 30. 30. God. Yeah, refrain yourself, man. All right? Don't give in to it, man. Because ultimately you giving in to Satan. All right? You disobeying Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in order to please Satan, in order to please the world, man. I did a video on that.
Yeah.
Jake going out fucking sad, man. Yeah. For the world, for people who gonna die.
Come on, bro.
All right? It's called What's a Dead Man's Opinion? Jake trying to fucking fit in. Fit in with dead men?
You making room in the casket for yourself, man.
Used up women, bro. All right? Overpriced ass accolades and things of that nature. Tangible shit, man. Come on, man.
Hey, if I can add to that point too, because it also said that refrain thyself from thine appetites.
Right.
Now we understand that's
Go ahead.
Yeah, I understand that the appetites are what? Things that, as we've been going into, things that entice us, things that we desire. You look at it from a physical standpoint, you know, an appetite is what you eat, what you consume, right? You might get hungry, you have a craving for, oh, I want to eat some candy. Hey, that's a demon. You got to understand that. But when you look at it from a spiritual sense, you know, it might be something, you know, wicked as hell. Something that you're like, I'm going to take this job, even though I know it's going to affect me getting on the classes, you know, coming to camp. I'm going to take the job anyway. Because it's an appetite. A lot of Jake's appetites is money, man. You know, you can flash any kind of money at them, and then boom, they go. You know, but that's why you have to refrain yourself, right? Keep yourself back from those appetites, man. A part of walking in the ministry, all right, or walking with Yahushua and his men is refraining yourself from your appetites, man. He said, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, man. You know, go ahead.
You know the beauty of this truth, man. The very same things in which we're preaching. Hey, the Lord put us in the situations, all right, for us to experience these things. Because I believe it was temptation went into experiences. One of those words we brought out, one of the synonyms was experience. All right, and that's exactly what the Lord do. We preach about it, we learn about it, we study about it, and then the Lord put us in a similar situation to what? To give us that experience to say, all right, hey, this is something in which I got to work on, or, you know, hey, I overcame this, you know, nevertheless, man. All right? But, get that? Oh, Slaki, go ahead.
This verse 31, it says, if thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughingstock to thine enemies that malign thee.
Real quick, hey, because ultimately the soul of a Jake is not even, it's not wicked, man. All right, Jake's soul is actually righteous. Okay, it's the flesh. The flesh is the negative counterpart. All right, that fights against, like it's saying Romans, that warrant against the soul, man. All right, be it how you see. Okay, hey, these different Jakes, they're just succumbing to their flesh. Yeah. Their soul ain't wicked, you know, but nevertheless, it says, if thou give thy soul the desire. So if you cater to the spirit more than the flesh, hey, that going back to what is that? Proverbs the 3rd chapter and also the 4th chapter, man. You're gonna be uplifted. All right. And what do your soul desire? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Go ahead, get the rest, huh?
Oh, I got off with my
bad. This I read the one I want. This verse 32, it says, take not pleasure in much good cheer, neither be tied to the expense thereof. All right? Hey, overly indulging in pleasuring yourself, man. Okay? Overdoing it. All right? We went into it last night. You got to have a balance, and our balance is
We had a disadvantage.
we at a disadvantage. You can't do 50-50 here, man. You got to do 60-40. All right? The 60 going into the you know, the truth, man. Everything is overly wicked here in Babylon the Great, man, America. So you got to go more harder in the spirit, man. That's gonna balance out. You see? I think that was it. You got something quick?
Yeah, I got something.
Let me get this precept. You just hold that out. Go ahead.
Can I? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I read it in the GMT?
Yeah.
Real quick. Sirach 18 and 30 in the GMT. It says, don't be controlled by your lusts and keep your passions in check. If you allow yourself to satisfy your every desire, you will be a joke to your enemies. Don't indulge in luxurious living. The expense of it will ruin you.
Because you got to do too much to keep it, man. Hey, scriptures tell you about working too much, man. To where the pinging of the anvil is in your ear. You can't even hear the sweet song, all right, that the Lord is singing to you through the prophets, man. Yeah. Meaning you can't come do the work. We know guys like that. All right? Beautiful brothers, but you don't want to do the work.
You don't want sacrifice.
You don't want sacrifice. You want to live, you want to continue to live lavish in what? Not like you say, sacrifice. I was looking for another word, but that's it. You know,
yeah, they got a saying in the world, man, more money comes with more problems.
More money, more problems.
You know?
Yeah, and that's the bottom line, man. So what the Lord do, he allows Satan to go ahead and give him everything he wants. To hell with it. All right? Oh,
They got something.
go ahead.
No, I'm saying that they got something quick.
Go ahead.
Really,
Go
I
ahead
got
with
it
your-
long.
Yeah,
It's
it's
long.
long.
That man always
No, I want him to get that
Okay,
to go along with that desires and that appetites, man.
This real quick. This
Go ahead.
Matthew 26 and 41, and it reads, "Watch and pray that
Yeah.
ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed
Yes.
is willing, but the flesh is weak."
Absolutely.
Break it down.
Yeah, the flesh is weak. You know what I'm saying? The spirit is stronger, bro. The spirit always go kick in when your flesh is getting enticed. It's whether or not you go subside to the spirit or the flesh. It's like you brothers going into the hill, put a what? A bad bitch in front of you, a job, money, just to see what you gonna do. All right, let's see what he gonna do. He say he ain't gonna do it. Well, I know he wants this. Let's see what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Just for example.
See, let me say this too. Nothing wrong with dealing with a bad bitch.
Right.
But you know, hey, he'll put one in front of you, and she got a man though.
Yeah.
But she just you ask her, you got a man?
Nah.
She like, yeah, I got a man.
I do, bro.
But I'm worried about you right now. That's a demon, man.
Yeah.
That's Satan himself.
And exactly what you want too.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And she got a man, but that's what you like.
She could be a free woman and be still a fucking demon.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
That's good points, y'all.
That shit take you all the way out the truth, man.
We just were talking about that before.
That's spirit.
Um,
That was it.
it was something that you.
Want me to read it again?
No, you put it in the Azaria. The brother had put it in a specific way. The spirit kick in.
Yeah.
All right. And what differentiates, a man of the Lord and a man that's just dicking around, he don't listen to the spirit when it kick in. All right. You gotta listen to this. That's what you got the spirit for, man. To make decisions, to discern between right and wrong, good and evil, man. All right. That's what the spirit is for. To guide you, man. Go ahead.
Anytime you gotta second guess something,
Just don't do that
don't
shit.
do that shit, man. You got a second thought about it, like, damn, like, am I going off? Hey, if you gotta ask yourself if you going off, brother,
going off.
you going the fuck off, man. All right?
Going on, man.
You going off, bro. But go ahead. I just wanted to make that point.
And the brother not saying every second guess that you make is you going off or nothing like that. Nah. Jake know the situations this brother talking about, man.
Yeah.
Jake know those situations. You know? We ain't talking about no everyday common, you thinking about something, on the fence about something. We talking about them decisions that straddle the fence, man. Between sinning and not sinning. All right?
Pissing the Lord off and not pissing him off, man.
That's right, man.
Hey, man, do you want to piss the Lord off?
Hey,
You know? Go ahead,
leave
bro.
Jake to their device, man. You want to do that shit? Go do that shit, man.
Yeah.
But we could get that out of the way. Go ahead and walk that down, or if you have something before that, bring it out.
Have this real quick. This is Psalms 2 and verse 12. It says, "Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish."
Yeah, kiss the son, man. At least he be angry. Appease, hey, Yahushua, man. Or at least he be angry. Okay? Because that's who we trying to impress right now, man. That's who we ask that our sacrifice be worthy. Okay? Yahushua, he the one come and deliver us, man. Okay? And I'm going to rephrase that. Hey, we looking to appease Yahweh, but doing it through Yahushua. Okay? So, that was it on that?
Yeah, was it?
Go ahead with your with the precept.
This is Ecclesiastes 2 and verse 3. It says, "I sought in my heart to give myself unto wine, yet appointing my heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was that good for the sons of men, which they should do under the heaven all the days of their life."
So basically what King Solomon is talking about is a social experiment, and he's experimenting on himself, man. All right? He's trying to figure out, why do men, all right, the sons of men, people, okay, hey, go after these things, man. That's literally what he's saying. Go ahead.
Verse 4, "I made me great works. I builded me houses. I planted me vineyards." I made me gardens and orchards, and planted trees in them of all kind of fruits. I made me pools of water, to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth trees.
Mm-hmm.
I got me servants and maidens, and he had it's like and had servants born in my house. Also, I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. I gathered me also silver and gold, and the peculiar treasure of kings and of the provinces. I got me men singers and women singers, and the delights of the sons of men as musical instruments, and that of all sorts. So I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem.
Let me stop you right there. All right, because this is a lengthy chapter and really point that the brother getting to, but it's I'm gonna consolidate it. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna let you continue, but I want to put it in layman's terms. All right, for those who may not understand what's going on here. Basically, what Solomon did was take all the things in which the people of the earth desire and like their lusts, and he did them all, man. All right, and what happened is he gonna go into it, but just imagine the things in which you see today on TV, right, on social media. And he had all these things, man. Go ahead.
Also, my wisdom remained with me,
Mm-hmm.
and whatsoever mine eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. That's the point. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun.
That's right, man. All of those things were vanity, vexation of spirit. All right. From the men singers, women singers, all right, the pools of water, the orchards, the houses, the servants, all of it was vanity, man. Because it compared not unto what? The law, statutes, and commandments, the knowledge, the wisdom, all right, the understanding, okay, and ultimately the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Because Jake don't understand those things in which he listed. Those things are temporary, man. The things in which we're fighting for are gonna be forever and ever and ever, man. All right. That's hey, get that. Kabaka shot, brother.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9,
Yeah.
starting at verse 19. It reads, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where
Yep.
moth and rust do corrupt."
Because what? They're temporary. Those things can be tarnished, they can be destroyed, they can be stolen, right? Jay can't 100% say the thing in which I'm about to devote my life, all right, these tangible things, all right, that I devote my life unto will be here tomorrow. You can't say that because a thief can come in while you're sleeping and take that from you, or it can be damaged. A storm could come, destroy that shit. It can be damaged, man. Hey, it's plenty of stories from the world that I know. Jake went buried money and shit, came back, man. It's the fucking money molded. All right, it's breaking in half. Hundreds of thousands of dollars being buried and under the ground, being put in the wall. All right, all sorts of things, man. And that money is tarnished. This is the very same thing in which Jake went for tooth and nail for, done all sorts of wickedness for, man. Sold out for. You see?
Got some water back here.
Con, finish that out. We'll get that.
Matthew 6 and 19. "Lay not up yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal."
So in layman's terms, invest in the spirit, man. All right? Though the things in which we desire, the spiritual things in which we desire, we can't physically touch them right now, they will be made manifest, man. If you believe in this truth, if you believe Yahushua is coming back to redeem us, if you believe that we will dwell on earth, all right, immortals, okay, with power and dominion, hey, invest, man. Invest. That's how we doing. We investing. We spiritually investing, man. All right. We're sacrificing we have what's called delayed gratification.
Yep.
All right. 2/3 of the nation of Israel have what? Instant gratification. They want it now. Get get it for me, Kushab. They have received their consolation. And get that word consolation, man. All right. We about to get these precepts.
Yeah, one more verse.
Go ahead. Get the one more verse. We'll
Matthew
get your precept and his
6 and
precept.
21. For where your treasure is, there where your heart be also.
That's right, man. Going back into that Sirach, that 18, man, and 32 that brother brought out. All right, or 31, feeding your what? Your spirit, man. Hey, where your spirit at? That's where your desires at. That's where your spirit gonna be at. Your heart, your la'ab, man. All right, your mind. That's where you're gonna put forth your energy, your time. Okay. Hey, if your la'ab, if your mind is in the world, that's what you're gonna focus on, man. Worldly shit, vanity, dumb shit. All right. But if your mind is on these scriptures, okay, the kingdom of heaven, this way you're gonna put most of your time at, man. Like Jake say all the time, man. The apostles, the elders, right, the bishops, brothers always tell you, hey, inner sin is supposed to be this ministry, this truth, and then you surround everything else in the world, all right, around it, man. Okay. It shouldn't be the world in the middle and then the truth got to go around it. Nah, man. That's off. That's wicked. All right? Go ahead with who had told to go first? Go ahead.
This is Mark 8 and 36. It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Whosoever therefore be ashamed of me and of my word in this adulterous and sinful generation."
Hold on. Gotta break that down. Go ahead. You can go through it. Go back through it and,
Yeah.
break it down.
This is Mark 8 and 36. It says, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Right. And in this world, if you try to gain the world and everything that's in it, man, you're going to lose yourself, like the celebrities, the people, the desires and all that. The more that you put into this world, man, the more of yourself you're going to lose. And like it is when you start reaching up in the upper ranks of the society, man, you're going to have to do something for something strange for a piece of change in this society, man. Verse 38, it says, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my word in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father and with the holy angels." So
I want to say one thing, because Jake would rather please the world instead of pleasing Yahushua. And ultimately, like it's saying, when Yahushua, man, that dude AI. He AI, brother. He AI, brother. That's it. Man, that nigga AI, brother. That's all I do. Every day, on Friday and Saturday, bro. That nigga AI, brother. But it's telling you what? Hey, Yahushua, hey, he not gonna He's gonna be ashamed of you, man.
Right. Yeah, right, man, because the people of this world is ashamed of the things that we preach and teach. And like it says in this adulterous and sinful generation, man. That's all you see in this generation now, man. Adultery, sinfulness, they take pride into that, man. They feel like whoever could be the wickedest of the wicked, you know what I'm saying? They feel like, man, that's a pleasure. It's better than, doing the dietary laws, laws, statutes, and commandments, taking heed to what the Lord is trying to give to them, man.
To be someone in the society, you gotta give your morals.
Yes.
You gotta completely just give up your morals and completely just do what you ain't gonna do, what you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? You see with these so-called rappers, man, we know they get buck breaking. We know that. They come back months later just acting feminine and all. That's one example, but stuff like that, bro, you gotta do to be something in this world. Man. You got.
Yeah, I got this real quick to back him up. This the book of Isaiah chapter 5 and 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. And ultimately, that's what's going on in this society. All right, going back into that adulterous generation and sinful generation. All right, that adultery also going to what? Spiritual adultery too, man. All right, that spiritual adultery. That just because this a woman may seem what virtuous, and she committing spiritual adultery, man. All right, worshiping these different gods. Okay, sacrificing unto different idols. Hey, that's adulterous right there too, man. But nevertheless, like this brother said, the more wicked you are in this society, the more uplifted and popular you become, man.
Get the light, brother. And then, can I say real quick, man? A lot of people, worship Molech and all the things that he got to give, man, because like the brother was saying, we got delayed gratification, which we believe in Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Bashim Shai. But these people in the world, man, they have that instant gratification that believe in, the wickedness, the devil, the Satan, all that, and Molech and all that he gives to them because he give it instantly, man. All they got to do is just, break the integrity.
And really, all of them are that Molech and Baal and all that. That ain't even real gods, man. That's false gods. All right, so he's not giving you those false gods are not giving you anything. All right, that's just Satan. You getting given over unto Satan, man. That's ultimately what that is.
Yep.
All right.
But I got the word integrity.
Go ahead.
Just the word integrity. It says innocence, blamelessness, chastity, purity. It says soundness, wholeness, completeness, purity, and blameless.
Yeah, your purity, man. All right.
Yeah.
Jake gotta understand you. You gotta be as spiritually pure as possible. Okay. And the way you do that is by maintaining what your lusts. Okay. Monitoring them constantly, keeping a close eye watch on them. All right. Now I know you had a precept, and I didn't forget about you with that Luke, bro. The Bible shop. Keep that Luke.
Still, I'm ready.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 10 and verse 9. It says, "Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels." Right. So yeah, man.
It said what, man? It said it talks about what? A covetous man and him doing what, man? A covetous man is basically somebody that's greedy for gain, right? Yeah. They can't have enough. They'll have something and then they gotta have more, right? They see a guy driving down the street, he'll have a nice car. They'll see a guy driving down the street, well, I gotta get the Beamer too. Yeah. I gotta get the big back, the 745i, right? And you just keep going and on and on and on with it, man. And they say that this man will sell his soul to get those things, man.
Hey, to want things don't become covetous until you do things that'll jeopardize your soul. All right, your integrity, your purity. All right, because wanting things, there ain't nothing wrong with wanting things. It becomes covetous when you start to go off. When you'll go off for some shit, it's when it becomes covetousness.
When you start to actually jeopardize your standard in the truth.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
For worldly people, it's jeopardizing, their morals, their beliefs, right? The Lord don't give a fuck about that, though. If you in this truth, if you in this walk, and you got a brother outside you that you warring with, all right, and then you just go after what you want to go through, well, you jeopardize your standing with the Lord, man.
That's right. Because Scripture tell you whatsoever you bound here on earth is also bound in heaven, man.
Yes, absolutely.
See, Jake forget that though. Yeah. When Jake make these rash decisions, Jake forget that, man. Yeah. Man, the Lord will charge you for some shit you done here, man. In the sight of men of the Lord. All right. But Bakashak, could you get that consolation for me? Because a lot of Jakes fall under this category, man.
This is Luke chapter 16
Yep.
and verse 20. It's like 6 and verse 24. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full." I mean, I can really. I'll just get
That's
the
the
point.
that's the point. You know.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
That's the point. It's the word consolation.
Uh-huh.
In the online etymology, it says that which consoles, alleviation of misery or distress of mind.
And Baba shop, brother. What's supposed to alleviate us? This ministry, this truth.
The truth.
That's what stops you. And going back into that point you made about the spirit kicking in. All right, the spirit supposed to kick in and say, "Hey, you're gonna get that in the kingdom.
Yep.
Don't worry about it."
Yep.
You not even that, because I've named all of these things previously, but I'm gonna name them again. The women, the fame, the glory, the cause. All right, which ain't even gonna be no damn cause. Gonna be goddamn chariots.
Yeah.
All of these things in which Jake see as assets here, all right, is gonna be multiplied, man, by 100-fold. Okay, that's what consoles us, man. All right, knowing salvation should be enough, man. You know, that should be enough. The things of this world should not be something that console you or alleviate the pain of this world, man. You a freaking spiritual junkie, man. You taking, hey, that's like taking any kind of drug, man. That's why people do drugs, to ease the pain of society or trauma or something they're going through.
Escape from reality.
Yep. And spiritually, that's what these people, Jake is doing, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, yeah, and it turns into a snowball effect, man. They start off with the light things, and then it gets so hooked on to they need something stronger, and then it gets to the point where they get killed.
Hey, if I could say, that's just like with that. What's that word they use?
Gateway.
Dopamine.
Yeah, dopamine.
Oh, yeah.
Jake get addicted to dopamine, man.
Yes,
that's right.
Pleasures, but that all goes back into your lust.
That's right, man.
Jake get that high, that dope, that dopamine, that I forget what it actually is, but it's like a boost to your.
It's a chemical, something that makes you feel. It's a chemical release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you get enough dopamine released into your brain, it fries it, man.
Yeah.
And
it often happens, during sex.
Yeah.
It can happen when you indulging in different pleasures.
Right.
And when you start to overdo it, you just fry yourself, man.
Fucking fried.
It's a chemical imbalance in your body that's going on in your brain, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, that Sirach 18 and 32 said, "Don't indulge much in over happiness," man. Yeah. Roughly paraphrasing. Going back into that dopamine. Jake's spiritual dope heads, man.
Jake. I was about to say some weird. Go ahead, bro. I was about to say some wild shit, buddy.
We gonna kick over here and get some of these brothers.
Back.
Go ahead,
get the shot.
This is a quick quote. It says, "A man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure."
One more time, man.
This is a quote, and it reads, "A man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure."
Hey, and we can't afford that, man. All right, because we have a purpose. Okay, the Lord is building up His gems. All right, His stones. All right, that gold that's being tried in the fire to what? To lead, to represent Him in the kingdom of heaven, man. To be kings, to be priests. All right, to be the forefront, the governing body of His kingdom, man. You don't got time to be overindulging in pleasures, man. All right.
That's really a whole ass shit. If you want to cut it,
turn up,
bro.
If you want to make me turn up, bro.
If you want to cut it straight and dry, because brothers out here sacrificing, brothers out here denying themselves and shit, and Jake just out here just, on the other kick, you got Jake just turned up out here,
Jake living.
It's Saturday, bro. It's Saturday. We can be doing anything we want,
bro. It's almost 8:30, brother.
Man, Jake good looking out here, man.
Come on,
stop playing. Jake could be doing anything out here, man. Yeah. We out here, we doing the Lord's work, man. All right? And you know, yeah, Jake throwing a couple jokes in there, but this is dead serious,
ass,
man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. Dead ass, B. That's all
Uh,
I had.
read it again, read it again. That was on time.
Quick quote.
Yep.
It says, a man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure.
That's right, man.
That's heavy.
That's heavy. You might gotta send me that.
Yeah, hey, read that again, brother.
Baka shot.
A man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure.
Man, Jake brought that out 4 times, man. All right, for mercy. That's an act of mercy in which Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua have given unto us to remain focused, man. All right? Because that's what we doing this for, to earn that mercy. You see? Go ahead with your precept, and I'm going to just unload you, bro. I know you. Just that you get them all off. Nah, what you see fit, bro. Ball in your hand.
This James 4. This James 4, starting at verse 1. From whence come wars and fighting among you? Come they not hence even your lust that war in your members? Ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war yet ye have not, because ye not ask.
Babaka shot, because that's that same war that's happening in Romans, man, the book of Romans, between the flesh and the spirit. If a brother won't, pull that up, man, that's exactly what that's going into, man. That's the same war. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it under your lust.
Hey, and that's another thing, man. You got to pray that the Lord allow you to overcome those lusts, man. All right? Not praying for a new goddamn car, man. Or praying for a damn family, man. All right? Pray for the spiritual things in which going to aid you into getting on them chariots, man. The things in which going to add to your spirit. All right?
Can I bring something out, bro?
Bring it.
Real quick. This is to back up exactly what you just said. This is 1 Timothy. I'm good. I can see it. 1 Timothy is chapter 6.
Yep. Yeah, let me hold it for you.
I know. I just want to lose the precepts. This this 1 Timothy is chapter 6 and verse 6. It says, "But godliness with contentment is great gain."
What is contentment, man? All right, being content with the things in which you have. All right. Godliness with contentment is what it say?
Great gain.
Great gain, man. Yeah. All right, being content with the things in which you have, bro. All right.
I got more.
And Jake not telling you settle for less. All right. When it come down to the spirit in which Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua have given you, man, hey, the Lord already told you in the Lord's Prayer that He gonna give you your daily bread. Yep. All right, that consists of the things in which you need, man. All right, not what you want. It's what you need. Go ahead, Doc.
Yep. Verse 7 is gonna explain it, bro.
Yep.
It says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out."
So unlike the Egyptians, right, the pharaohs and all of these other nations, I know Ammon real big on it too, man. All right, trying to take their that nigga T1000, brother. That nigga T1000. But nevertheless, we're not like them, man. We know we can't take none of these things. All right, Jake, we won't get buried with that shit in hopes that they can keep those things in the heavens, man. That's off.
But what's the point of chasing all these things? And you have to understand, and the Lord revealed a mystery to you, that it's all gonna get burnt up by nuclear fire. What's the point?
Hey, in the book of Sirach, Solomon tell you once again, hey, what's the point of chasing all those? I think it's Sirach.
He holding what you talking about.
Yeah, run it.
I know what you're talking about.
He's holding exactly.
That's in Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
This is Ecclesiastes 2 in verse 17,
Yep.
it says, "Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of the spirit."
Why would he say he hate life? Do that mean he's just a hateful person? No. He hated because he about to explain. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hated all my labor which I had taken under the sun, because I shall leave it unto the man that shall be after me.
Come on.
And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I have labored, and wherein I have showed myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity.
And that's heavy because that got me thinking about a specific situation in my life, man. Right now that I'm going through. Rock it down. All right. Hey, you know, hey, my folks passed what that was about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Now Jake, had all those, possessions, and now the people that came after him don't know what the fuck to do with it, man. All right. So he and I'm speaking of a close relative or whatever, but nevertheless, he bust his ass day in and day out, man. All right, for nothing, basically. That's what Solomon is telling you right here, man. Because it has been left to people who do not cherish those things, man. All right. So what's the point? Okay, what is the point? And the Lord gave men the understanding that these things are not forever. So we enjoy them while they're here, and that's a wrap, man.
That's it.
You lose it, you lose it. Fuck it, man. The Lord took it from you. So be it. And we count it as a good thing because what? That shit might have taken Jake out the truth, man. All right? Nah,
I got more in that Timothy.
go ahead.
Yep. Now it's gonna go back. As they said, for we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out. Now let's get to the meat. It says, verse 8, "In having food and raiment, let us therewith be content." So why would we be content with just having, like your mama used to tell you when you was young, brother? Hey, you got clothes on your back,
Yeah.
you got food in your stomach. What the fuck you complaining for?
That's right, man.
And it's spiritual because we apply that to now.
That's right,
Brother, we got the bills paid,
Vehicles,
vehicles straight,
jobs
straight. We doing what we supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Not trying to achieve and obtain more. Go ahead, bro.
And ultimately we got this ministry.
That's it.
All right? To help you with the things in which you don't have, man.
Yeah.
All right? And of course I'm talking about things in which we need and not want.
Right.
Jake not gonna help me try to go get the new 2026 fucking Chevy Silverado.
Come on, brother.
All right?
We'll
But Jake can help you get a motherfucking get you something reliable.
Yeah.
So you can, go to A and B and work.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with nice things, man. But it's how far you willing to go for those things that becomes the problem. All right?
Start to lose yourself, man. You got a
Finish
little
that.
more out. It says, verse 9, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation
Come on.
and a snare."
They fall into what?
A temptation.
To be what? Back to what we brought out previously, enticed, man.
Yeah.
To be enticed by Satan. Shaitan. All right? It's an inside joke, man. Go ahead.
It says, "And a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." Hey, that's Satan don't like that, bro. Satan don't like that. Because that's what he do.
Yep.
He entice men and draw men after their lust and ultimately lead them into their perdition, man, which is your destruction. It says, verse 10, like the brother was saying earlier, I don't make this point too, came back to me.
Yep.
Nothing is wrong with having a little bit extra.
Yep.
Some brothers have a little bit extra.
Yep.
Some brothers can handle having a little bit extra, right? And they're perfectly fine in the ministry. Their report, their standing amongst the brothers is beautiful, phenomenal. That's cool. If the Lord see fit for you to have that, cool, But if not, that the Lord don't see it for you to have that, man. And it's gonna show it right here because some men get a little bit too much and they get what? Carried away. You know? Go ahead.
Man, hey, Jake gotta eat that too.
Yeah.
Jake gotta eat that, man.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be for you to have a goddamn woman in the truth, man. It might not be for you. Man, that dude, that's it. I really would like to know what he's doing, bro. I for real, bro. I ain't even a nosy person, but I would like to know what that dude do, bro. He tripping, brother. But
I got a little last one, bro. It says, but for the love of money is the root of all evil. It didn't say money was the root of all evil, but it's the love. Oh, I gotta have. Hey, man, Jake, you know Jake in the world. That's the ass, man. I'm getting that bag, bro. I need that, man. You know what it's out. Man, they about to pay me $75 an hour over here. I gotta get that bag. But it's the love of the money, though.
Yep.
That's where the evil starts to set in. You see, it says, which while some coveted, back to what I was speaking about earlier.
Yep.
Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith.
Come on.
And pierced themselves through.
They have what?
Erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
So you become a detriment to yourself, man. Mm-hmm. You knocked your own crown off your head, man.
That's it.
All right? You disqualified yourself from the race. I don't know, the future kings.
Yeah.
Unless you going into fucking slavery anyway.
No. Okay.
Yes. Fountain?
I got
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Bring it.
This is Proverbs 30:8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Mm-hmm. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
That's it.
Hey, that's point blank period, man. That drive the nail home right there. All right? You know, hey, that's what it's about. Not being rich and not being poor, man. All right, the book of Matthew goes into what? How the Lord gonna take care of you, man. He gonna make sure you have clothes on your back, roof over your head. You think a prophet of the Lord gonna be homeless? Come on, man. You think a prophet of the Lord gonna be starving? Come on, man. That's off. All right. And Jake don't got faith, man. All right. That's what it ultimately boiled down to. Jake don't have faith. Jake don't believe that the things in which Yahweh said he was gonna do, he gonna do them, man. All right. They don't believe that. Finish it up.
Verse 9 in that Proverbs 30, it said, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is Yahweh Yahshua?
One more time, man.
Verse 9, it said, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is Yahweh Yahshua?
Yeah. You denounce the Lord, man, because you don't need him no more. You see? That's what happens. That's the end, all right, or the finish line of your covetousness, all right, of fulfilling your lust, all right. You deny Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man, and ultimately renounce the truth. Okay? You spiritually turn in your garment and your Bible and say, I'm good. I don't need this no more. I got it under control. All right? One more time, man, for understanding.
It says, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain.
That's right, man. And ultimately going into what? You committing some wicked ass heinous act. All right? And then still claiming to be in the truth. That's off, man. That's an off spirit. So the Lord gonna do what? Give you that daily bread in order for you to serve him. All right, and that's it. I see you
Yeah. I got something to back you up. That's something too.
Well, before you do that, we're gonna go over here and he's still Salakia. I can go in with that loop. We'll get that out the way because I know you tired of ruling now.
This loop,
Just use your phone, brother.
you got it. This Luke 22 and 31.
Yep.
And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
That's what you have.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Verse 32. but I have prayed for thee, that thy faith faileth not.
And the Lord prayed for the elect, man. Okay? He didn't pray for the whole world. He didn't pray for 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right? He prayed for the elect to be not taken, all right, by the temptation, okay, of Satan, man. The sifting process of Satan. Okay? Sifting goes into a process in which grain undergoes, man. All right? When you harvest things like rice, wheat, barley, all right, things of that nature, there's something that falls off called shaft, okay, in which they go through a sifting process through a screen, and all of the shaft falls to the bottom, and the things that are valuable, all right, the actual grains, okay, they remain on the top, man. That way they're accessible, okay, to the reaper, man. But all of the trash gets filtered through the bottom. So basically, what's going on is Yahushua is warning Simon, all right, Peter, that Satan desires to sift him, man. All right, that was it, huh?
Back in Luke 22:32, but I have prayed for thee,
Yep,
that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
that's right, man. So through these different situations Jake go through, the Lord has prayed for us to overcome those things, man. The temptations of the world, the endeavors in which we go through on a day-to-day basis, man. And then what? Hey, we strengthen brothers with those things, man. All right? We boost brothers up, man. Okay? And that's the importance of the body. Scriptures tell you, roughly paraphrasing, you know, uh, damn, I just lost my train of thought on how it went, Slovakia. But nevertheless, brothers been through some things, man. All right? But go ahead with your precept, and then we'll come back over here.
Yeah, this John, the book of John 17:9. Y'all had that?
No, I was gonna read the 15. You can get the 15 from me.
This book of John 17:9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine.
Yeah, so why and that's red letter speaking. Why would Yahushua, who these people ignorantly, all right, call Jesus Christ, why would he not pray for the world? All right? If he's coming back to what? Save the whole world, those that believe on him. Wherever they come from, all right? Whatever nation they come from. Why would he say that? Because he's talking about the elect right there, man. All right? This is a private access party. And that's who Yahushua is talking to, man. The elect of the nation of Israel. The 144,000 and the innumerable multitude that believe on the what is called? Testimony that in which they hold, man. All right? Go ahead.
Jump down to verse 15, John 17:15. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world,
Right.
but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
That's right, man. The Lord ain't trying to, take us out the world, because we still have prophecy to fulfill, man. All right? It's a process to this thing of ours. The Lord just pray that we have enough strength to get through it. All right? That we can resist the wiles of the devil, the wiles of Satan. All right? And be protected, man, under the protection of Yahweh. All right? That's what the Lord prayed for. Okay?
Get that 16.
Book of John 17 and verse 16.
Yep.
They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
That's right. We are not of this world. And now we can go to that James 4:4, man. All right? We not of the world. We not liking unto the fashion of this world, man. All right? We on a whole nother playing field. Okay? We're just visiting him. You see?
This is that James 4:4. It says, ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
That's right, man. You see? Now read that one more time.
It's book of John 17 and 15. When we go back to now, read verse 15.
No, go back to 16. The last one you read.
Book of John 17 and verse 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
That's right, man. We not likened unto this world, man. we got a whole separate thing going on. Kainos, man. All right? An harmonious arrangement. Okay? A world that's inside of a world. All right? Hey, the book of Romans tell you, hey, not all Israel is of Israel. Okay? Showing you that there's a differentiation between the elect and the rest of the 2/3, man. All right? But
No, he had my precept.
Khan, he had your precept. I'll go with y'all. Go ahead with yours, and then we'll get you.
I'm gonna get the one from Revelation. Yeah. This Revelation 3 in verse 15, it says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of thy mouth.
That's who want lukewarm food, man. All right?
That's cool too.
Yeah.
It's synonymous with cool.
Who want to eat cold food? Nobody. All right? If the waiter bring my steak to my table and that shit cold, man, I'm sending that back and I'm spitting it out.
Yes.
And that's what your Yahushua is saying right there, man. You're not fit, okay? The Lord's saying He'd rather you just be ultimately just out the truth. Don't believe no more. Like I said, turn in your garment, turn in your goddamn Bible, your Apocrypha, and go ahead on back in the world instead of being lukewarm, man. All right? Or He wants you hot, on fire. You know, good rapport, getting busy in the truth, man. The Lord has no gray area. Ain't no straddling the fence with the Lord, man. It's either you in or you not. Simple and plain, man. Go ahead.
Verse 17 is because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing.
So going back to the previous point that I spoke on, man. Hey, what that was that you brought out? That was
Proverbs 30 and 8.
That's right, man. Going to that Proverbs 30 and 8. Jake gonna renounce the Lord, man. You got enough already. You see? Go ahead.
Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods
Mhm.
and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked.
That's right, man. You lacking all these other things. Okay? Jake be focused on the wrong thing, man. This is what you're supposed to be focused on. All right? Salvation. Getting out of here. Not dicking around in the earth, man. Just Jake then became a Israelite vagabond, just walking all amongst the earth and indulging in vanities, man.
There's a bunch. I got a precept.
Go ahead, Kushar.
I got 2 precepts.
Man,
Can I get all 3 of them?
Yeah. You know I'm with that.
No,
Believe
real talk,
it.
bro, because these gotta come out. I don't think
Believe
y'all
it.
brothers holding Matthew 4. Anybody holding that? Anybody holding 1 Corinthians 7?
Bring them out.
Yeah, I gotta bring them out then, bro, because I'm gonna get the Revelation first, though. This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou cannot bear them which are evil. And thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and has found them liars, and has borne and has patience for my name's sake, has labored and has not fainted. So let's talk about men that actually knew the Lord, or knew the Lord. Call themselves, prophets, apostles, whatever it may be. Maybe not the title of apostle, but all the apostle means is to be sent away.
That's it.
But it says, it's the point, verse 4, nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee,
Come on.
because thou hast left thy first love.
What's the first love? It's truth, man. All right? This is her that we laid eyes on, and we just completely fell in love with her. All right? Everything she do, everything the way she breathed, how she walked, the way she smelled. All right? You got to love wisdom, Sophia, man. That's our first love. Everything else come after. Everything else, man. There's nothing that could break us apart. That's where your heart got to lie at, man. All right? Not family, not friends, not money, not opportunities. Not none of that, man. None of your lusts should come in between your first love. They got more.
That's it. And I got the other scriptures. But the Lord feels some type of way about that too.
And he should.
That's why he said, "Hey, I'm against you." Why? Because you left your the first love, man. This is what we've been doing since the foundation of the planet Earth, man, from the beginning, right? But Jake leave it to go and do what? This 1 Corinthians 7:31, it says, "And they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passing away." You got men abusing the world, man. Seeing that it's gonna pass away, seeing that all these things are gonna be dissolved. What manner of persons are you to be?
Man, Jake getting abused by the world.
Well,
they not abusing it. They're getting abused by the world.
Come on, man.
Man, the world is having a way with Jake out here, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just tossing Jake to and fro.
Yeah, and when you be at work listening to you, be like, dang,
yeah,
I'm not dealing with that.
You know, but that's what Jake get. Disobedience, rebelliousness. That's what you get, man. Leaving your first love. There is no more sorrow Jake can hold for you, man. All right? If you straddle your way outside the confines of this truth, man, yeah, you fair game for the world. You fair game for Satan in every device in which he used, man, to overtake men. You see? Let him get this real quick and I'll get your third one.
This is 2 Peter 3, chapter 3, and verse 11. And it says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness?"
That word conversation going to anastrophe, all right? Your gate, okay? The things you indulge yourself in. Your lusts. Come on, man. See how it's coming all together? All of these precepts, all of these words, all right? They all coincide with the same topic, man. Ultimately leaving this world behind, like the movie, man. All right? It said that the fashion of this world passes away, man. All right? So the things in which you see today are nothing more. They're like a vapor. You see it, like it's like smoke. You see it now, and then it's gone within seconds. You know? That's what the fashions of this world is doing, man. This shit for nothing but we ain't got that much longer anyway. All right? The MOTB is being spoken about in what? Mainstream media, social media, right? Famine being spoken about. Man, I just made mention of this too on the way here when I was doing my video. You got tsunamis happening, earthquakes happening, you got wildfires happening, you got blizzards happening, all at the same time. These are the very same things the Lord told you about in Matthew the 24th chapter that are expected to happen when the end is being made manifest. That's right. Okay? These things are happening. So dicking around and with vanity at this time is man, you putting a nail in your own coffin, man.
Digging it too.
That's right, man.
That was it.
He got his final pre. Yeah, bring out his final pre.
This is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, "And then Yahushua led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungry." And this is putting the scriptures plain, like we've been going throughout this whole camp, right? This is our big brother. This is the Lord himself showing you different accounts. I'm about to go into him. How he was tempted.
Yep.
How Satan tried to get him. That's why he was able to tell Peter, man. So, hey, look, Satan trying to get you.
Yep.
He tried to get me already. You see? It says, verse 3. "And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of the Most High, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, Read letters, it is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High." Verse 5. "Then the devil taking him up to the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his charge. And Satan was so much on a level to the point he using the scriptures against him.
Right. He know the scriptures.
But you think about, like this brother said earlier, about actually sparring with Satan. This is Yahushua sparring with Satan, man. You see, it says, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against the stone. And Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord Yahweh. Again, the devil taking him up into exceeding high mountain, and shewed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. But Jake wanna go fall out of the truth behind nonsense,
Little shit,
minute shit. Satan literally showed Yahushua. It says
real quick. Go ahead, and I'm gonna make my point. Slack.
No. Go ahead.
Go ahead and make it. Read that, and I'm gonna make my point.
It says, verse 8. Again, the devil taking him up into exceeding high mountain, and shewed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
So, let's understand this. All right. What Satan showed Yahushua, he showed him this, man. This kingdom. All right. He showed him this kingdom, man. He showed him the so-called splendors of America, Babylon the Great, the glory, the accolades, all right, the power in which America held, all right, over the whole earth. He showed him this. You see, even at that time, Rome, all right, he showed him these things. And what Yahushua did, he combated them first and foremost with scriptures, and he was already in the mode of what? Fasting, praying.
It said he was hungry.
Come on.
He fasted for 40 days and 40 nights.
Come on, man.
Bro, you know how many spiritual attacks coming at you fasting for 40 days, man?
But why? Why do spiritual attacks happen when you fast? Because what? Man, you putting more and more energy into your spirit, man.
Yeah.
Into it's like you man, that shit threw me off. That was flip. But nevertheless, hey, that's like you practicing with your spirit, man. All right? You getting stronger, you spiritually working out. That's what Satan wanna tempt you. Okay? That's good. Yeah, I hope
you're doing that shit, bro. Sloppy.
That's sick, man.
I got more, bro.
Yeah, you gotta finish that up.
You had finished to make your point?
Yeah.
This is verse 10. It says, Then Yahushua said unto him, Get thee hence, Satan.
Right.
For it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord Yahweh, and him only shalt thou serve. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Come on.
You see? So that's the whole process of Satan coming to bless you, which is why brothers always say that. Satan coming to give out blessings too, man.
That's right.
You see? But you got to stand firm and stand strong on what you believe in. Because if you give into it, then what? You going off. Now you a servant of Satan, man.
Yep.
You know? And the reason why this is so important, it's so imperative that you deny yourself, of your lusts, of your pleasures, of the things that you enjoy to do, because the hour is coming to where either you're gonna take this in your right hand or in your forehead,
yep,
or not. Are you prepared to live with the consequences of not doing it? No, because you haven't been denying yourself. You haven't, and something that you said earlier, because when you fast and Jake going to dry fast, Jake fast just fruits for days at a time, just liquid fast. Those things, what it does to your spirit, it actually amplifies it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it starves the flesh. The phrase I'm looking for, it just slipped my mind. It's gonna come back to me. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, you on point, huh? You on point. All right.
Damn, what's the phrase, bro? When you fasting And it's gonna come to me.
You know, and Jake gotta be
Reset.
you know, in the process of doing these things on a regular, man. We all can fast more. All right? We all can. All right? These things may seem trivial, they may seem tedious, all right, but hey, we don't have to do it too much longer. Hey, this is almost over, man. You see, this thing of ours is almost over, man.
That was it for me.
Come. Go ahead, y'all got y'all's off here, huh?
I got something. You can get his out of here.
Come.
Damn.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew 19:27, and it says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Yep.
What shall we have therefore?"
And forsaken all, man. We've given up our lives, man. All right? In order to what? To chase this truth, man, in hopes in which, you know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, hey, will compensate us for, man. And he finna get into it. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And it says, "And Yahushua said unto him, Verily I say unto you,
Yep.
that ye which follow me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel."
Yeah, hey, what's that regeneration, man? Reincarnation. You see? You got some people that don't believe that, man. But this is very much true. Okay? And that's in red letters. That's Yahushua saying that. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 29, and it says, "And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first."
So, and we gonna end it right there. We ending it with this one. It's the perfect one to end on because all of the things. You got something? Come. I'm gonna say it.
I had that
Jake
too.
Bug down. Jake Bug.
I got the one to end it.
Come, we gonna get them too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this though. All right. Hey, all of the things in which we have sacrificed. All right. Hey, the Lord gonna give us back 100-fold. See, we're gonna receive all of those things again. So, hey, to sacrifice it now is basically you're not really losing anything because you ain't got shit here, Jake. Go ahead.
Hey, if I can make a quick point, what's the point of when you come into the first truth? When you come into the truth, you first coming in, you ready to, hey man, fuck all that. I'm here.
Yeah.
What's the point of losing that mindset and going back and saying, I can't get this, I can't get that? No, man, you're supposed to keep that same mindset. That's a part of having this truth as your first love, man. You know?
Beautiful.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
This 1 John 2:19.
Yep.
They went out from us,
Because
but they were not of us.
That's it.
So if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
And I brought that out in my video on the way here, man.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jake came into this truth just to get thrown to the wayside, man. All right. Or else they would still be here doing the work, fervent, on fire, bringing it out. Okay. Enduring, still fighting. Okay. Jacob, lay their fucking sword and shield down, man.
Crazy.
Come on, man.
For some
For
bullshit.
stupid shit. Go ahead, brother, so we can get out of here.
This Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 10.
Yep.
It says, "The great mighty Yahweh that formed all things, both rewarded the fool and rewarded the transgressors. As a dog returneth to his vomit,
Come on.
so a fool returneth to his folly. Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him."
Come on, man. And that's a mouthful right there, man.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, going back into the world is worse than a dog returning into his vomit, man. And if you ever seen that, that's an
terrible sight.
unsightly thing to see with your eyes, man.
Yeah.
All right? Jake, get the fuck. You know, but that's how it is, man. Because the Lord purged us from the ways of this world, purified us from the ways of this world, man. And going back unto that, that's a filthy thing in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right, but anybody have anything they want to say? So, Lord willing, you know, this live camp has been edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect, and then those that I cling unto the body. But before we get out of here, we like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Above, above,
Above, above.
above, above,
Above, above.
above, above,
Above, above.
Kwame Asherah.
Shalom.
Shalom.